Okay, switch over. There we go. Let's do this. Alrighty. So, first off, I gotta sign up for the Splatfest. Team Octopus, because Octopi are awesome. Or sorry, Octopodes. Okay, cool. So, basically the reason I'm doing all this is because I'd heard that there is an actual true ending to the game that I had missed. And, I feel kind of stupid for having missed that. So, that is why I am now making it my goal to, complete it. So let's listen closely here. We're gonna go in and, try and see if I can find this supposed secret stage. It's been a while, Agent 8. I should do his voice. It's been a while, Agent 8. Glad to see you're still alive and kicking. I got curious how things were down here, and you know, this place has grown on me. Where's who? Oh, Agent 3 had business to finish up on and headed out back on patrol. If there's anything you've got left to do down here, I'd be glad to offer my support. Number 10,008, nice to have you aboard. We applaud all of your previous efforts. It seems you've safely achieved your goals. Unfortunately, Kamabo Co. is in disarray. But thankfully, Deep Sea Metro service has continued without interruption. All we do for the satisfaction of our customers. Please allow me to announce a new service that we have just begun to offer. The service allows you to exchange CQ points for items. We have a selection of 9 premium offerings that should prove quite useful. This service is available at Deep Sea Metro Central Station. I encourage you to stop by. Okay, so let's see what that is. That sounds nice. Oh, somewhere in Deep Sea Metro you hear the sound of a door opening. Another surface is the Mem Metal map. Or Mem Metal data. That is an awfully hard thing to read. Stations marked with that are worth a visit. Once you arrive, simply speak to them at the station platform where your journey may be possible. So what... I'm curious what that means. I guess that's a new collectible, because I see 1 per track, as well as the fact that there's that like icon up here. So I'm gonna first off go to the central station. So this might actually take a bit longer if I actually do those. Okay, so here's the thing. Still a hole in the ceiling, nice. What does it look like through that hole? That's so weird, because you can see the water up there, but you're clearly not underwater. Because that would kill you. So there's an X. Well, it kind of looks like the DJ Octavio X, but let's first off go here. Okay. So that's... Okay, so it gives you ability chunks and stuff. Alright, in the meantime, should I go here or should I go back on the train? I'm gonna see what one of these mem metals is before I actually do this final boss fight, because, you know what, that just sounds smart to me. So let's hop on the train. So there's an interesting thing I realized, you know. Oh, I guess there isn't one on this line. But let's see, where is... B is the light blue line. So let's go see what the one is in B. Rock and roll 'em, brute roll up station. I get it because look, fruit roll ups. and defeating them with the Rolonium. But I realized, man, Pokemon X and Y, beautiful at the time, but now I'm suddenly realizing how not so beautiful it was. So let's talk this over. This is a mem medal as a token for visiting so many stations. These medals can be exchanged for items. Oh. Okay. So let's just go to all of these stations, I guess, and collect these medals, and then... Yeah, so this is just a minor little fetch quest while I... Wait, but, like, yeah, I realized in... Like, I was watching something that that mentioned the games, and the shadows in the overworld were so awful. So awful. Like, the overworld shadow that they had for, like, the trainers was literally just, like... It was literally, I'm not even kidding, it was just, you know, kind of like this. Kind of... Like this, and then you got a head. It was just this. This was the shadow. This, like, no matter how they stood, no matter what they looked like, they had that exact shadow. I did it a bit short because it's a surprisingly narrow shadow for how. There we go. It's like that. Like, that's a horrible shadow to have for, like, you know, these trainers that don't look anything like that. Oh, it was so much better when they just... I don't even know if they went for a shadow in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Like, seriously, it was just bad. Man. Like, I remember... I don't remember... Like, I remember going, man, that's not as good when I went back to... Like, when I went back to the game. Like, I remember, like, going, like, oh, it's not as good looking to me. But, like, that was it. You know, I didn't, like, look at it and go, oh, this is, you know... Like, I didn't look at it and be like, oh, that's just awful. And I never did that while I was playing it. It was only after the fact, and I just was like, man, that sucks. I love those games. Like, I love X and Y so much, but I'm, like, looking at it, I'm just like, that looks poopy. Not gonna lie, that looks a little poopy. Straighten this a little bit. I think it was a little off kilter. Slow, sure. Take this mem medal. Who named these mem medals? That is a horrible, horrible name. It is impossible to say it comfortably. So once I've collected all of these, I'm going to start trading these in instead of just my CQ points. I'm probably not going to go back through all of these to get the golden toothpick. So to get the golden toothpick, basically, you have to go through all 80 levels with all of the available weapons, and that would take me so long. Like, I'm not a completionist for things that have that much backtracking, you know? It's just frustrating and boring to me at that point. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. So I'm curious, because that was the only one for that stage. Is that... Okay, so there's not really a difference of any sort that I can see when you fully complete a stage other than the check mark there. So let's go to this one. Man, the shadows were just bad. And it didn't always look awful. Like, if you were just standing there, it might not look so bad. But as soon as you, like, kind of ran in a circle, and it was just like, like, following you, like, yeah, it would definitely be at that same angle, but, like, jeez. Like, it would be at the same angle, don't get me wrong, it would just not be... Like, there would be some wavering to it at least, you know? A little bit, just a hint of something nice. Like, I don't know, old shadows in games tend to not look so great, but like that was a relatively recent game, and I don't know why they decided to use that shadow. They could have just used a spot shadow. I would like to take that medal. Alright, so I think, is that all of them, or is there another? Okay, there's one more. So we'll go grab this one. It's the car wash one. Oh no, it's this one. The car wash one was the worst. Seems to be the most universally hated of the stages in this. Like it's not the hardest one. It's that it just feels the least fair. Okay, so let's go back to the central station. So I've got 10 of these medals now. So I'm just gonna... Oh. That's actually kind of nice, because then that's a whole thing and a quarter through this. Oh, that just got me. Oh, man. That's nice. This is actually a way for you to farm, like, ability chunks and stuff at random. Like, if you just sit here, because it's 1,500 per thing. So, like, you could sit here and grind through these stages and just get a lot of stuff. One more. Wow. Let's see what else I can get here. I think the money ones are truly random. Alright, that's all that. Your memories of that day 2 years ago have returned. Now prepare to ride those squidtastic grooves once again. Okay, so this is the actual secret boss fight. We're going in. This is the true boss fight at the end, and also the true ending. It's Agent 3. Oh no. Dang, okay. This is gonna be tough. Hey there, Joshua. How are you? Where is he at? Dang, this is... Man, because I can't get the higher ground, you know? Come here. Come on. Man, he gets that a lot. Man. It is so impossible to fight him. Ah, that's what happened. I threw it too early. Dang. Wow. Alright. Nope. Okay, I just made it go away. like a harder version of that elevator fight. Dang! Wow. Man. Oh, that was bad. I'm just gonna die. Take me. Oh man, this is... Oop. Come here. Back here. Dang, I was so close. Okay, I need to lay low. Get out of the link. Dang. Okay, I was able to launch. Oh, no way. Don't tell me that starts me over. Ah. Dang it. This is so tough. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna throw that. Fun. Dang. This is so tough. Fleeing. Fleeing. There. Okay, I was able to get him. Through careful use of patience. Okay. It's coming back. Oh no. Crap. Need to lay low. Okay, so he's got bubbles right now. Okay. Oh, I think I was able to hit him with that. Okay. That's 3. Fleeing. Oh man, this is so tough. Got him. Crap. Crap. Dang it. Oh, man. No way. It starts you all the way over. Oh, man. There's no checkpoints allowed here. Dang, okay. This is... Ah, I keep throwing this around. Ah. Dang. Okay. No. Dang it. I hate how he just pops your bomb like that. Man, once he breaks your armor, you are dead if he does that. I don't know how I was still in range for that. Oh. Wait. Okay. No. Man, how was it so easy the one time I did that one? This is intense. Oh, I did that early. Like, there's nowhere you can hide in this. Okay, armor back, please. Okay, he's gonna dive to me. Crap. Dang it, if you, like, get your armor broken once, you were dead. Like, there's almost no way to recover from it. Because there's, like... Once it's broken, there's, like, nowhere you can go that it saves you. I need to hide. Okay, armor's back. Darn it. Oh. Like, he outranges me. Oh, boy. Man. Okay. Dang it. Like, and he's so strong. Okay, I gotta go full concentration mode, no talking here. Okay. Man, this is intense. Like, I'm just sitting here, like... No. Armor, 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 yes. Oh. Armor. Yes. Armor, please, armor, please, armor, please. Okay, I got him. Man. This is completely different than the last one he did. Jeez, the auto bomb rush is so obnoxious. Ah, what am I supposed to do? Okay, there's one. Oh crap. There was nothing I could do to that. Once, like, What the? How'd he get over there? I swear, they just let him freaking teleport. Like, he had no ink path, and he somehow appeared behind me. Did he, like, dodge roll behind me? What? Sucks how much range he has on that. Dang it! Like, if they gave you checkpoints, that would be at least something. Like, it sucks that they don't even give you that. And I mistimed how long his thing would be. Okay, so he's up now. What? Just tell him. Like, I'm trying to time it so that he lands when the bomb goes off, but you can't even do that because, like, it's so awkward to time. Man. I thought the rest of this was hard. It sucks you have to be close to him to hear his thing ticking down, you know? Like, it's like you don't want to be close to him. Dang it. So that's what you need to do. You need to, when he comes down, you need to make sure to have that area inked. Okay. Dang it, there was like nowhere I could go. It's like you have to treat it as like a turf war pretty much. You know, you want to have as much land under your control as possible so that he has nowhere to land. No. Dang it. Like, there's nothing I can do. Oh, man. I didn't think it would be this hard. I knew it would be, like, you know, something special, but I didn't think it would be this hard. Better get something nice for this. Like, seriously. What happens if I win this? Nothing? Something? There's gotta be something. Crap. Come on. What? No. Thought I would have enough ink. Come on, armor, 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 armor. Yes. He uses those mostly for zoning. He doesn't use them for, you know, killing, at least. I need to get out of there. It sucks that I only have normal bombs. Man. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Because he regenerates over time. Okay, I got him real quick that time. How did he already have those ones all up? Run. Oh my god. There's nowhere I could go. Like, if I had the ability to get higher ground or anything, but I can't. I can't get anything but this. I can barely use anything to obstruct him. Man, yeah, there's no way I'm doing a Pokemon stream today. This is intense. Like, if he didn't regenerate health, maybe it would be okay, but he regenerates. It's like, ah. And your bombs do, like, nothing to him, but his bombs do tons to you. Like, why are his auto bombs so powerful? Like, it's like they have no, you know, reduction in damage the further you are from them. Okay, trap him in the corner. What the? Thought he was over there still. Like, this one is impossible to get your own turf in. Come on. Yes. Like, if I had curling bombs, I might be able to do this, because those are the only bombs that I like. Even splat bombs would be better than these freaking things. Or not splat bombs, burst bombs. No one likes splat bombs. They're just so bad. And it sucks that he outranges you. It's like everything he has is better than what you have. It's such an uphill battle. Like, you can't get height on him, you can't get anything. And every time you lose, you start over. No, I was so close to having him. I even landed the first bomb. No. Dang it, I forgot he threw that bomb. It's like he has ninja squid on, too. Because I don't see him splash at all. Come on, armor. No. I hate how sometimes it gets destroyed by that, but other times it tumbles through. It's like, when am I supposed to throw it? I can't tell. I don't know when that, like, you know, the damage gets set off. It's also, I think he has infinite ink. Because he just never ducks down to recover ink. And auto bombs take a lot. No! Ah. Jeez. This fight is killing me. That's a death. There's no getting out of that. Seems like he can't handle upfront assaults. He needs to keep his distance to do well. I say as he immediately does well in a close combat fight. Out of the ink. Okay, got him. No. Crap. not the time to be armorless. Okay. Need my armor back. Thank you. I think next up is the... Oh, it's this one. Jeez, okay. On. This one's so tough. This isn't the last one. It's like, why? I got him. This is the multi one. One. Oh my god, and I hate that I start over each time. That's so stupid. Because it's so much work just to get to that one, and I don't even know that that's the last. Like, how many stages are there? Like, normally there's 3 stages. But no, Nintendo had to go and defy their own laws. The rule of 3s that they wrote. Ugh. Ah, man. Got him. keep forgetting about that one. I keep forgetting that he does this bomb rush one. I don't remember him doing that before. Dang it, what hit me? I didn't even see a bomb there. And swim away. Swim away. Swim away. I couldn't leave. I literally just got stuck in like the tiniest patch of his ink. Oh, God. Got him. Armor, please. Come on. Come here. Come here, buddy. Yes! Run! Armor, please, armor, please, armor, please, armor, please. Okay. Jeez. Okay, this one takes 3 bombs up there in a row. Okay, I think I got him. Crap. There's no way. If he breaks your armor when he's doing that one, you can't win. Because once he does that, you can't escape the multi-hit. You don't have the speed. It's like, what are you supposed to do? There's nothing you can do at that point. even if you had a stable, continuous stream of ink that you could swim through, you can't outrun him. Got him. Okay. Oh, my armor. No. That was easy. Oh, that was stupid of me. Now that I got my speed back. And he just accidentally pops those, and you die. It's like he just destroys all of your hope. Like, I can't turn as fast as he does that, even with the motion aiming. Like, how am I supposed to do that? How do I keep up with him? And that sucked. I hate that. Like, every time I end up getting backed up into his ink, and there's nowhere I can go. Like, if they gave you armor, if they gave you a single special, if they gave you anything, this would be not an awful fight. Like, it's not really even a showcase of your skills, because he's not playing within the realms of what most anyone can. Like, he's playing just as an unlimited ink supplied, you know... Well, he probably doesn't even have unlimited ink, it's just that every time he uses a special, his ink returns. He gets auto bombs and just keeps firing his ink, like... he does things that you literally cannot do. Like, this is not a fair fight, this is not a, oh, what a challenge fight, this is just an unfair fight. And I'm dead. I accidentally stayed there because the reticle doesn't appear, you know, no matter where you are. It only appears if you can see it, and it was behind me. I'm dead, because there's nowhere I can go. It's like, if you jump ever, you die. Because jumping leaves you so vulnerable. Like, why can't I just have burst bombs or curling bombs or anything? Like, everything about me just feels inferior to him. I have a worse weapon. I only have this weapon. I have a worse, you know, sub-weapon. I only have this sub-weapon. I mean, he only has the sub-weapon too, so I guess we're even on sub-weapon count. But he outranges you, he outfires you in speed. It feels like you're playing as one of the Octolings in the campaign, where they're just so easy to kill. And I ran out of ink. Like, you can't even counter his splashdowns like a normal splashdown. Because the counter to a splashdown is to shoot them while they're in the air. But because he's coming down like that, you can't. Because it's always a super jump splashdown until the, like, maybe last one, like the furthest I've gone in the fight one. When I'm armorless, it's like a one shot till I'm dead. He was right next to that bomb and didn't get inked. It just feels like this is such an unpredictable fight, but it should be a really predictable fight. It feels like the damage that things do is random, the points at which they're effective is random. Like, it feels like I'm playing with a roll of a die, and he's playing with, you know, guaranteed odds. Really? He never lands there. I've never seen him do that. He landed in a completely new spot. And I can't get out of range of that. Unless I have a perfect path. And you can't guarantee that. Like, at no other point in this game would I have called it a rage game, but this here is a rage game. Like, he's such a small target. Oh, I got him. Yay. I managed to hit him with my bomb to start. Really. And I wish his auto bombs worked like a normal auto bomb. Because normally, like, as soon as they land next to someone, they're ready to explode. But his, like, will start chasing for a set amount of time before they actually decide to explode. I have to play so defensively. It's like... Got him. Okay. Next up is one of the tricky ones. No! Crap. Armor please, armor please, armor please, armor please, armor please. Oh boy. And I'm dead. I didn't know I'd beaten him. Like, if they had any signifier that I had beaten him, I wouldn't have, you know, sat around like that until I found out he was landing. And my shots are so scattered and bad. Like, I wish I could have just had a way to upgrade this weapon, but there isn't, because this isn't in the past. And there's no upgrades to any of the weapons in this mode. It's just so bad. I have such a... Okay, I got him with that. That'll make it easy to hit him with this. Finish him off. Okay. That was easy. Heal up. Okay, I got him. Where's he gonna land? going through them right now, but I don't know how long it's going to last for. Okay. I need armor. Like, lose your armor and you're dead. That's it. That is what that section is. It's like, why do I even have the backup armor for that section if it's irrelevant? If I die no matter what, if I lose it. Like, it's just the slightest amount of damage and you're dead. How did he dodge that? Okay. Dang it. This is so intense. Got him. Where's he land? Where's he land? He's going there. And he accidentally pops one of the bubbles. He's gonna pop all of those. Crap. It's like sometimes he has time to dodge the bomb, sometimes he doesn't. I'm just gonna... If that early on, I might as well just try and get it as quick as possible. I should not throw it yet. Back here, buddy. He had time to heal on the ink. Dang it. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. Come on. Come on. I hate that there's just no checkpoints. If there was any checkpoints, it might be nice. But instead there are 0 checkpoints. he's not down yet. One more. Got him. Crap. Dang it. Like, I hate that. If you get hit just barely by the first two, you cannot escape the last one. Because if you get just hit, like, just barely hit by two, that's the loss of your armor. Like, it's so powerful. And there's nothing I can do about it. Dang it. Like, I swear that has to be the last stage, with how powerful he is in it. That has to be the last. I could have sworn I hit him with that first bomb. Got him. I got there too late. I'm going to beat him. Swear I will. Just don't know when, because this is absolute hell. Okay, wow. That sucked. Really? Really? Like, I hate how much range the autobomb has versus how much coverage it looks like it has. Like, half the time I get killed by one, I'm outside of its actual explosion radius. Like, auto bombs are probably my least favorite thing in Splatoon 2. Not gonna lie. Like, I don't think they're a good sub-weapon. There are many better ones. Curling bombs are the best. When it comes to, like, ones that actually deal damage, at least. Those bubbles shouldn't deal damage. Then he spent like a half second underwater or under ink and healed up. No! I was so close to having him. Oh no, I'm not super satisfied with this being the, like, secret final boss, because this is just a harder version of an existing boss in the thing. Which kind of plays into one of my biggest issues with the Octo expansion, being that every boss is just a harder version of the original boss. And it sucks to see that the secret final boss is just the second to last boss in the game that you fought already. Like, you already fought this fight. This isn't a new fight. This is just a harder version of that existing fight. And I think that's just a bad, like, a bad choice. We didn't need a harder version of this fight. We had this fight. I would have preferred something new, you know? Like, for the most part, this is DLC done right, but the fact that none of the bosses are new except for one is a problem. Two boss fights are new, sorry. Two boss fights are new, one of them gets reused, though. So, like, it feels like Moldarak and Skyward Sword, you know? Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm fighting Moldarak, you know? Except instead of going from mini-boss to harder to becoming a boss, it went from, Moldarak went from boss to mini-boss. With no difficulty spike. Or actually, it feels like Girahim. That's what it feels like. It feels like Girahim from Skyward Sword. You know, you're just fighting the same fight. But now it's harder. That's usually a bad design choice. You want all of your bosses to be unique and fun. Dang it. You can dodge roll in the air? Really? Kill me. Dang it. Not what I wanted to do. Like, I wish I had access to something better than this, you know? Like, I've been fighting this guy for, like... I can't even see on my phone. That's wonderful. Well, let's see. What time is it? It's 3:45. So I've been at this for, like, an hour and a half, just smashing my face into this wall. The furthest I've gotten is to the same point each, you know, at best. Half the time I don't get past the first or second stage, you know? Like, it feels like I'm randomly doing better and randomly doing worse. It doesn't feel like I'm actually skilled. It doesn't feel like I'm anything. It just feels like it's random. That's where he decides to be at any given time, you know? It's like, oh, this time he was in an easy-to-shoot spot. This time he was in a hard-to-shoot spot. And I hate that one, because that one's either the hardest or the easiest freaking stage. Of the ones that I can beat, at least. It's never... It's always one or the other. It's either super hard to fight him because of his bombs, or it's super easy to fight him because of his bombs. Sometimes he doesn't use his gun at all when he's using the bombs. Sometimes he only uses his gun even though he's in the bomb rush. I had nowhere to go. I was surrounded in his ink. Like, you don't even have the advantage when he's low on health. Because it doesn't matter. Because he kills you so easily. Like, you can't even feel like, oh, it's safe to rush him. You have to play just as defensively when he's about to die as you do when he's about to, you know, when he's at full health. I was not in range of that. Like, I was at the edge of my ink. He's just walking around me. I can't turn fast enough to catch up. Like, why are my bombs so weak compared to his? It's like his bombs have my size explosion, but such tiny size ink. What hit me? Like, I would rather if he started with the bomb rush, you know? Also, the fact that he can roll is so stupid, because there's nothing I can do to hit him if he just dodges it. And he's free to dodge again. He doesn't have dualies, he just has dodgy shoes. TM. Got him. I think he's got a tank. I don't know where to go because his ink is everywhere. And this one shot once your armor's broken. I can't even expect it to dodge every single thing he throws at me. Especially when his aim isn't even perfect. Because no aim in this game is so perfect except for the snipers, you know? Every shot has a lot of spread. And it's like... I'm in a random area where he can hit me, or I'm not. Tell me. I don't have a way to get ammo. Like, if I could at least get a special of my own or something. But no. Or like extra ink. Anything. Anything at all. Somehow that one didn't hurt me. I don't get the rules of this game. What? Just exploded there and didn't hurt me again. What? I didn't even know my armor was down. I'm dead. I hate this weapon set. Like, the normal splatter shot sucks. Why would I want it to be the basis of my moveset? Like, I don't like things that have medium range, medium fire rate. I prefer close range, high fire rate to that. You know? Like, at least give me like an end zap or something, you know? But no, the Octo shot's just a duplicate of the, you know, splatter shot. But with maybe slightly higher spread? And a slightly lower fire rate? I don't know. Got him. Oh boy. Okay, I need to have enough for this. And ah, crap. Crap. Really? Because he was moving? I had nowhere to go! Like, that one's not hard if you can beat it quick, but if you can't beat it quick, it's so freaking hard. Like, this isn't even a boss fight that's so hard that it feels like it's going to be rewarding to beat it. It just feels like I'm gonna beat it and I'm gonna sigh, like, you know, sigh like, oh yeah, it's done, but I won't be happy. I'll just be like, oh, now I have to let my anger subside. I was so far away from that. This. There's nothing I could do. freaking hard. Crap. Completely forgot he does that instead of crap. I couldn't get away. If I can't beat this in the next half hour, I'm gonna have to stop, because, like, I'll probably try and beat it off stream, but, like, this is at least, you know, this is the boss fight. This is the true boss fight at the end. I don't know if there's anything that comes after it. But I guess if you want to experience that, you can find it somewhere on YouTube or actually beat the boss. Unlike me, who sucks at the game. Like, I wish this boss would just, like, get good, the boss, you know? Took you 2 hours? Jeez. I mean, I'm pushing 2 hours, so... Who knows, maybe I'll get it soon? Probably won't. Judging by the way things have been going. Okay, so it does have 5. So each time that I get to the furthest part, it's, yeah, I'm getting to the last part, so that's, you know, a bit of a confidence booster. That said, I've gotten nowhere near beating the final part. So... If only I could get back to close to that final part. But... it hasn't happened in the last, like, 10 or so attempts. And that sucked. That sucked. I need armor. Thank you. He's like always behind me and I can't get away from that. Okay, if I go here, he's usually not very good at getting around it. Come on, I need armor. Where'd he go? Jeez. Yeah, I've been to each phase. It's just that, like, I am not getting past these first two, like, 80% of the time. Like, if I can get past the first three, I can usually get past the fourth really easily. But it's that last stage that's, like, so impossible for me. And I can't deal with that. There was a time when I could get through these first three stages in, like, you know, a minute. Easy. But it's like I can't get him to walk into the first bombs anymore. Like, I throw out a bomb like that and he dodges immediately. But half the time he doesn't. It's like... It's like the game doesn't even strategize what it's doing. It just does it sometimes and doesn't do it other times. And it feels like that was like a really cheap way to program it to make it like, oh, see, that way it's not too hard. It only sometimes does it. But it also makes it really unpredictable. Because sometimes you'll throw a bomb to get them to dive and then they won't dive. Sometimes you'll try to throw a bomb because they won't dive and then they do dive, you know? How were there multiple auto bombs there? You can only throw one at a time. Unless you're using the thing. Like, it's stuff like that that I don't understand. Like, I can't predict what's going to happen because my knowledge of what he has doesn't matter. Because my knowledge of what he has is pretty irrelevant to what happens. It's like I can't learn his pattern if his pattern is sometimes there and sometimes not, you know? Like, I can only learn some of the most basic things that he'll do. Let's use his special when he gets it. Throw auto bombs and fire his gun. And sometimes dodge. I couldn't get away. There's nowhere for me to go. If you got any Phase 5 tips, that would be great. Because, like, that is... I'm so lost on how to get through Phase 5. Because, like, whenever he does those triple splashdowns, I can sometimes dodge them, but if I get hit by one, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get hit by the second. And if I get hit by the second, then it breaks my armor, and I have no way to escape the third. It doesn't help that he has more health than you do. Either that or his weapons just do more damage than yours. Like, if I had weapons I liked, this might be easier. But I don't have weapons I like. And I have no special. so it's like everything about this is just as bad a situation as it could be for me, unless I had a sniper rifle. That's the only way it could be worse. If I had like an Octo snipe, I would be dead. Okay, I was able to get them. Yes, I trapped him in a corner. It's like the easiest way to beat him is you trap him in a corner. Come on, stay in that corner. And there we go. There's I can adjust sensitivity. All right, let's up the sensitivity on this. Oh, that feels so much faster. Let's see if this helps. Like, there's going to be a little bit of time to get used to it, but we'll see what happens. How does he even have these specials 2 years ago? Couldn't get away. I don't think throwing bombs does not really help me to use inkjet. Or when they're in inkjet, it does not really help me to use the bombs because I'm not able to time it when they're going to land. Like, I try to use bombs to push them places. Yeah, and it's a one-shot kill, I know that. But sometimes there's not really much you can do. Like, especially phase 5, once your shield's down, there's nothing you can do about it, you're dead. Phase 4 is the easiest. Because it's 2 well-placed bombs, 3 bombs, if you're, you know, not perfect. Like, the reason I throw a bomb at the start is because if they don't roll from it, it's like a 2-shot kill when they get hit. Ah, dang it. Ah, 3 and 5, okay. Yeah, stage 3, you do not want to get caught with your shield down. Dang it. How am I screwing up my timing on this already? Or again, I used to have the timing down. Got them. Okay. Come on. Yes! Okay. Get them into a corner. It's kind of hard to, you know, get them into a corner, but that's the easiest way to beat them. Because if you get them in a corner, there's nowhere they can go. Walked into it. I'm gonna give it 3 more tries in this stream, otherwise I'm gonna do it on my own time. Dang. Okay, so I got 2 tries left. And I'm calling it quits for this stream. Because if I just keep bashing my head at it, it's not gonna work. I might, you know, if I can have a chance to cool down, figure out what I want to do, I might have a better chance. What? Dang it. Alright. God, I wish I had curling bombs. Easy escape. Useful. Fun. No. Not sucky. Okay, got that. No, I couldn't see where it was. Alright, I'll give it 1 more shot. But if I can't get it this one, that's the last one I'm doing today. Alright, that's it. Alright. So attack during specials except during phases 5 and 1. Honestly, attacking during the special during phase 1 is kind of helpful. But, man, I'm not able to do this right now. Because it is so frustrating, and I'm not going to be able to beat this while frustrated. So. Alright. I'll be giving this another shot at a later time. Probably not on stream, though. Thank you so much if you joined me live. Thank you so much if you're joining after the fact and you have watched me sit here and bash my face into a wall for a couple hours. Thank you to Joshua Romero and Awesome Zero for keeping me company, especially Awesome Zero for giving all those tips. But, yeah, I am not doing this right now. So, thank you so much. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh. Alright, let's switch this over so I can end it. You're not seeing anything. Nothing's happening here. Nothing. Nothing at all.